Mount Zion rises just outside the walls of Jerusalem's old city, but its spiritual weight reaches far beyond its rocky slopes. This is more than just a hill. It's a place where heaven and earth have seemed to touch. Mount Zion is layered with history, memory, prophecy, and faith. And some of the most pivotal events in the Bible unfolded right here. It's on Mount Zion that many believe the disciples gathered in the days after Jesus' crucifixion. Broken, afraid, and unsure of what came next, they met in secret, trying to make sense of everything. And then something extraordinary happened. Pentecost. 50 days after Passover, as they were praying in one accord, a sound like a rushing wind filled the house. Tongues of fire appeared above their heads, and suddenly they spoke in different languages, preaching the gospel to people from every nation who had come to Jerusalem. What happened on Mount Zion that day wasn't just miraculous, it was world-changing. Pentecost marked the birth of the Christian church. That same room where this miracle occurred, many believe it was the upper room, located on Mount Zion. The same place where the Last Supper was held. The same place where Jesus washed the feet of his disciples and revealed that one of them would betray him. These walls heard words that would shape the foundation of Christianity. They felt the fear of Good Friday, the joy of Resurrection Sunday, and the fire of Pentecost. Mount Zion also holds deep connections to King David. According to Jewish tradition, this is the site of David's tomb. Whether or not the location is historically accurate, the symbolism is powerful. David, the shepherd king who established Jerusalem as the spiritual heart of Israel, is honored here. In fact, in Scripture, Zion becomes more than a geographic location. It becomes a symbol of God's dwelling place, a name used for the very heart of God's presence on earth. Today, when you walk through Mount Zion, it feels like walking through layers of time. There are Crusader-era churches, ancient synagogues, Islamic architectural elements, and modern Israeli flags fluttering in the wind. Every stone has a story, every path has been walked by pilgrims, prophets, and kings. In 1 square mile, you find Jewish, Christian, and Muslim heritage overlapping, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in tension, but always revealing the depth of Jerusalem's sacred history. You can visit Dormition Abbey, the place where tradition says the Virgin Mary fell asleep before her Assumption. Its domed interior is stunning, filled with mosaics, candles, and an almost unshakable peace. Just steps away is the Church of St. Peter in Galakantu, believed to be the home of the high priest Caiaphas, where Jesus may have been imprisoned after his arrest, and where Peter denied him 3 times before the rooster crowed. All of this on and around Mount Zion. There's also the modern symbolism. After centuries of exile and division, the name Zion became a powerful rallying cry for the Jewish people. Zionism, named after this sacred hill, expressed the longing to return, to rebuild, to belong. Mount Zion became more than geography, it became identity. Even in moments of political struggle, Mount Zion has remained a beacon of unity for people of faith. It reminds Christians of Pentecost and divine empowerment. It reminds Jews of David's kingdom and divine promise. And for many, it's a physical space where the sacred seems just within reach. Walking Mount Zion isn't like visiting a museum. You're not just looking at artifacts, you're moving through a living tapestry. The songs of Psalms seem to echo in the stone corridors. The voices of past centuries feel close. Whether you're stepping into the cenacle, lighting a candle in Dormition Abbey, or looking out across the valley of Hinnom, the air feels heavier, charged with spiritual weight. It's not a quiet hill, it's a living memory. And perhaps that's the greatest gift Mount Zion gives us today. It's not frozen in the past. It continues to speak. It continues to draw people, pilgrims, seekers, and skeptics alike, who come searching for connection, searching for the divine, searching for a place where the sacred broke into time. Mount Zion, at first glance, may seem like just another Jerusalem stop. But for those who listen, those who open their hearts, it becomes something far more profound. It becomes a meeting place between what was, what is, and what still could be. If you want to keep exploring the world's most sacred and mysterious places, don't forget to subscribe. There are countless stories still waiting to be told, and we're just getting started.